Hello and welcome to another one of our videos. I'm Rick, creator of Revelations Skirmish, which is a destructive combined arms miniatures game that you can either buy the pre-printed models from us or you can 3D print them for yourself from home. Now in this video, I'm going to be discussing the ORCA, or more specifically the subfaction Haven Cozen Hovertank miniature. You can purchase this model from our site. Link is in the description below. Now with this kit and with this video in particular, I'm going to do things a little bit different. So if you were to buy a pre-printed kit from us, the Cozen is going to include enough parts for you to choose between 4 different loadouts. So I want to show you the loadouts as opposed to assembly, because assembly is very, very easy. So with this kit, you're going to get a medium vehicle base. Notches, as always, indicate the rear arc. With the Cozen itself, it's a single model, just the hull, but it has a stand here for it to be able to hover when you glue it on. And you're going to see that it has one large peg hole on the top, which is for one of the 4 different turret loadouts. And then on the bottom, it's going to have these other 2 peg holes, which are going to give you your secondary weapons. Now, what you'll find interesting is that 3 of the loadouts still use the missile pod, while one of them uses the heavy machine gun. So you have the standard Cozen loadout, which is with the autocannon and the missiles. Then you have the harasser loadout, which uses the miniguns and the missile pods. And then you have the Striker, which uses the rocket pods and the missile pods. Then lastly, you have the Recon, which uses the heavy machine guns. And on the turret, it uses the Streamer. All right. So when you're assembling, you just take the turret. It's just going to plug in the top. You choose whichever weapons you're going to want to include. And then on the bottom, you'll use the secondary. So with the, just to kind of describe the differences so that when, if you have these, it's some smaller parts and you don't really know which one goes with which, the autocannons here are the same whether they're to the left or to the right. There won't be any difference there for you, okay? And the autocannon essentially is the longer, kind of skinnier gun that has the drum magazine on the very back of the weapon. The minigun, if you were to look at it, you'll see that the front of it is kind of triangular. That will kind of tell you that it's the minigun. Then you have the rocket pods, which will be very, very easy to notice because they're just a rectangle with a bunch of little rockets on the front of it. Then with the streamers, you're going to see that it has a drum magazine on the side and it's going to have double barrel. Now, when you want to assemble this, you're going to want to assemble it where the drum magazine is angled downward. Because if you notice it, might be difficult to tell. Yeah, it's probably too small there for the camera. You're going to want it to be with the drum magazine facing the ground as much as you can. And that's basically it for this kit. It's very straightforward, very simple to do, but it can be very easily confused as to what weapon goes to which loadout. So hopefully this answered your questions. If you do have any other comments or questions, or you're confused about anything, please leave a comment down below or contact us in any of our social or any of our communities. We want to try to make sure you guys assemble these correctly. That's why we make these assembly videos, is so that hopefully everything is as straightforward as possible. But I know that sometimes things can still be a little bit confusing. So reach out, just let us know. We want to be making sure that you get everything as accurate and assembled correctly as much as possible, all right? So thank you for watching. If you'd like to purchase one of these Cozens for yourself, you can click the link in the description or you can go visit our web store. Bye guys.